Item number SCP-7215. Level 1 Unrestricted. Containment Class Safe. Disruption Class VLAM. Risk Class Notice. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-7215 is kept within the Site-115 break room. All Site-115 personnel must inform Site Director Steele before utilizing SCP-7215. Description: SCP-7215 is a standard Gregorian monthly calendar with only one page, composed of glossy paper. At the end of every month, SCP-7215 will change its contents to display the new current month. This page will automatically update with notable events at Site-115 written in pen. Footnote 1. The handwriting of this writing has not been identified. When an individual makes a marking on SCP-7215, they will experience mild to severe flu symptoms on the marked day, despite no evidence of being infected with an influenza virus. Footnote 2. This has also been observed to work retroactively, creating the potential for paradoxes. These symptoms continue until the individual is excused from their place of work, whereupon the symptoms dissipate, leaving the subject healthy and unharmed. Level 3 clearance or below required. Authentication overridden. Addendum 7215.1. Site Applications. Shortly after the SCP-7215 file went online, the number of illness-excused absences increased drastically at Site-115. To address the causes of these absences, Site Director Steele met with junior researcher Lennings to discuss the suspected use of SCP-7215. Interview. Interviewer: Site Director Stacy Steele. Interviewee: Junior Researcher Liam Lennings. Date: April 6, 2018. Begin log. Steele: Lennings, I have called you in here to talk about your excessive absences. You've been sick on 4 separate occasions in the past 2 weeks. Lennings: Lennings? What's with the professionalism? Did the promotion get to your head? Thought I might as well play the part. So, mind explaining the absences? I won't get in trouble for this, will I? Please, you know I'm not going to do that to you. All right, I'm holding you to that. We've been using the calendar in the break room. We've been using it to give ourselves time off since it's easier than going through the whole process. And they think that if I know, I'll stop them? Pretty much. You'll let it slide, right? I'll do you one better. End log. Following this, Director Steele released a memo to members of Site-115 regarding SCP-7215. To Site-15, from Stacy Steele. Subject: Increased absences, SCP-7215. I'm aware of the usage of SCP-7215 to bypass the lengthy process of requesting days off. I've only been the director for about a month, so I know what it's like to have management breathing down your neck. Some of you know me from when I was a senior researcher. I assure you, I'm still the same person. I only ask you tell me why you're using SCP-7215 and ask that you don't abuse the system. I'm here to help. Director Steele. Addendum 7215.2. Documented uses. Date sick: April 7th, 2018. Name: Junior Researcher Polly Parks. Reason: Junior Researcher Parks attended her daughter's choir concert after missing several of her daughter's events in the last several months. April 10th, 2018. Junior Researcher Liam Lennings. Junior Researcher Lennings had an appointment to renew his driver's license. He returned to work in the afternoon at the request of Dr. Steele. April 12th, 2018. Senior Researcher Alex Adams. Senior Researcher Adams sustained several minor injuries on April 12th. Footnote 3. Injuries include a sprained ankle, a mild concussion, and a broken wrist from a containment breach. Footnote 4. The containment breach was documented on SCP-7215, allowing recontainment efforts to operate smoothly and swiftly. The 12th was marked on the 18th of April, retroactively preventing Senior Researcher Adams from being present during the containment breach. Footnote 5. This created a new set of memories of April 12th, when Researcher Adams was absent from the site. Memories from when Senior Researcher Adams was present during the containment breach weren't lost. April 15th, 2018. Agent Miranda Martinez. Agent Martinez's day off was interrupted by the aforementioned containment breach. Since the 15th of April was largely uneventful, it was used as a makeup day. May 1st, 2018. Site Director Stacy Steele. Director Steele spent the days leading up to the 30th writing an extensive monthly review on Site-115 and a containment report for April 12th. May 2nd, 2018. All site personnel, except Director Steele. See Addendum 7215.3. Addendum 7215.3. Unexpected Behavior. On May 1st, 2018, SCP-7215 updated to May. However, it didn't document any day after the 2nd. Following this discovery, a rumor spread across Site-115 suggesting that the lack of calendar days on SCP-7215 implied a potential ZK-class end-of-time scenario. The following log was recorded on surveillance cameras within the Site-115 break room. Camera log. Time: 4:26 p.m., May 1st, 2018. Camera. Break room. Interior. Personnel present: Senior Researcher Adams, Junior Researcher Lennings, Junior Researcher Parks, and Agent Martinez. Begin log. All personnel present enter the break room mid-conversation. Parks. But we can't just give up. There has to be an anomaly on site that can nullify this, or some kind of thaumaturgic ritual, or, Adams. It's just an isolated event. There's no proof saying that all of time is going to end. The Foundation would have found out by now. Parks gestures to SCP-7215. The calendar is right there. What more proof could you need? Adams shakes his head. Even with that, there should still be other signs that something's happening tomorrow. But all the tests came back cold. Maybe this is some kind of mistake on the anomaly's part. It hasn't been wrong before! This thing has predicted everything at the site so far. It's got the containment breach, it managed meetings, hell, it even predicted Liam's food poisoning, and it still happened! Lennings. Worth it. Parks. This is the end of time! Why are you all so calm about this? Because we've spent the whole day looking for outs. What else can we do now? Maybe it's a localized event. Maybe it'll only affect the site and nothing else. I don't think it works like that. But it'd explain why you can't find anything wrong. It's a local event, not worldwide. So... I'm staying home. And then there were 3. Fine. I guess the next best thing to do is evacuate the site. I'll let everyone know. We still don't know for sure. Keep telling yourself that. So, are you coming in tomorrow? No. Forgot to schedule me being sick. See you later, Alex. Adam stands in the break room for 2 minutes. He walks over and inspects SCP-7215. After a few minutes, he makes a marking on SCP-7215. Adams then exits the room. End log. Closing notes. Throughout the next 30 minutes, several personnel enter the break room and make a marking on SCP-7215. Conversation during this period is either a repetition of earlier remarks or is unrelated to SCP-7215 entirely. Director Steele, unaware of this development, footnote 6. Director Steele had avoided all available forms of communication with Site-115 to enjoy a stress-free day. Came in on May 2nd. She found a sticky note attached to SCP-7215 and, after reading its contents, alerted all Site-115 personnel to return to work immediately. SCP-7215 had updated to its predictable state, outlining the rest of the month without error. A transcription of the sticky note has been logged below. Sorry guys, my printer ran out of ink. It's fixed now, though. Mason. Temporal Anomalies Department. Imagine if our place of work was only so caring. This article was written by Cows Can't Go Moo from the SCP Wiki. You can view a link to the article in the description down below. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a nice day.